This time takes us to Miri, the second largest city in Sarawak. Located on the island of Borneo, Miri is one of the most beautiful beaches in Sarawak. Today, we will be heading to our kampong in Long Jeeh, which is located in Baram, approximately 3 to 400 kilometers east of Miri. We will be spending 4 days there exploring and experiencing life at Long Jeeh. The village, or also known as Kampong in Bahasa, is located along the Baram River, which is the second longest river in Sarawak. Long Jeeh is the original kampong which was built back in the 1950s by the Kenyah people. Today, Long Jeeh have expanded to 5 different kampongs: Long Silat, Long Selawan, Long Teran, and Long Belaung. Besides visiting Long Jeeh, you can learn about the different cultures, lifestyle of the Kenyah people, and also experience nature from a different perspective. At over 140 million years old, Sarawak's rainforest is considered to be one of the world's oldest rainforests, so you will be able to see thousands of different species of plants and wildlife here. Getting to the deepest part of Borneo is not easy, and for that, we would require 4-wheel drive and an experienced driver to take us there. The drive to Long Jeeh can take anywhere from 6 to 12 hours depending on the road conditions. After making a quick pit stop at Lapok, we resume our journey to Long Jeeh. Here you can see Mood, our driver, reducing air before driving on to smoothen the ride. Along the way, you will see road markers indicating which side of the road to drive. This section will be on the left. After driving for a few hours, we wanted to relax and stretch our legs, so we stopped by Sungai Swan for a picnic before resuming our journey. As we drive along, we come across this bridge called Jambatan Leo Seka, which is the longest bridge in the Baram area. We made one more final stop at a nearby stall to have a lunch before resuming our journey. Along the way, we passed by the beautiful rock formation called Batu Tujuh, or also known as the Seven Stone. After a tiring 8-hour journey, we finally arrived at our destination, Long Jeeh. We had an early start on the second day as we wanted the help of family to do the final preparations required for the wedding ceremony tradition, which will be carried out later that morning. Before the wedding ceremony begins, both families will gather around to do the final discussions. The groom and his family will then invite the bride and her family to his house. This is how a traditional kenyah wedding looks like. This is a Kenyah traditional dance, also known as ngajat, being performed. After the wedding ceremony was done, we decided to do a little bit of exploring around the kampong. On the third day, we wanted to do something different, so we decided to visit the farm. After driving through the Borneo jungle for half an hour, we finally arrived at our farm. These peppercorn plants here have been planted for more than 5 years and produces one of the best quality pepper in the world. After harvesting the ripe peppercorns, you can process them into either white or black pepper depending on your preference. After we were done with the farm visit, we headed back home. As we were on the way back, it started raining heavily. Drenched in the rain, we got changed and headed out later that afternoon for a picnic as the weather started to improve. To get to the picnic spot, we took a 10-minute boat ride along the scenic Baram River to Sungai Buang. Once we got all our food and equipment down from the boat, we started to prepare for the barbecue picnic. After we had our meal, we followed Stanley to check his fishing nets which he had placed earlier that night. We were lucky as there were plenty of fish caught that day. Once we were done, all of us headed back to the kampung to get some needed rest. It was our fourth and final day in Long Jeeh and we wanted to have one last picnic before heading back. So we took a boat ride, this time to Sungai Belukun. Along the way, you can see villagers collecting stones and pebbles from the rivers for the construction of roads. After a 15-minute boat ride, we finally arrived at the picnic spot. As the water was too shallow, we had to walk up the riverbank. Once all the items were unloaded, we all started to prepare for another barbecue session. Today, we will be preparing some Sarawak traditional dish such as ayam panso, or also known as bamboo chicken, nasi bungkus, also known as wrapped rice, and lemang, which is made from glutinous rice. After eating all the delicious food, we wanted to try out the traditional fishing method, or also known as menjala ikan. It wasn't easy at first, but after multiple attempts, we were able to get a hang of it and even caught our first fish.
Batuan nama ini dalam bahasa kenyah.
We got back to Long Jeeh after our picnic and grabbed our stuffs as it was time to go home. It was quite hard to say goodbye as we really enjoyed our time there. As we were driving back, one of the roads collapsed due to the heavy rain on the day before, so we had to drive across the river. It was a pretty nerve-wracking experience and also fun at the same time as we drove across the river. Before heading back to Miri, we make another stop at the Long Akah Airport, which operates flights into Miri 2 to 3 times a week. It takes around an hour using Malaysian Airlines to fly to Miri, which might be preferable for those not willing to go on an 8-hour drive to Long Jeeh. Our last stop is Long San, which is a kenyah settlement located just 5 minutes away from the Long Akah Airport. If you enjoyed our video, don't forget to give us a like, share and subscribe for more content like this.